Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, first of all, I want to say Happy New Year to everyone. This is the first video that I'm recording for you guys in 2016, and I wanted to send out a shout out to all of you guys, and I hope you guys brought in the new year with a bang. I'm totally excited for the year of 2016, and I hope you guys are. So this first video, I am going to discuss the things that I have been loving in the year of 2015. Now, I have a lot of things to go through. I have a lot of things that I've been loving because I found a lot of staple products in the year of 2015. So I decided to do two videos. So in this first video, we're going to be touching on skincare, mostly face products like concealers, foundation, highlighters, powders, and stuff like that. And then in my next video, I'm going to do eye makeup, eye stuff, and lip stuff, lip gloss, lip balm, lipsticks, all of that stuff that I've been loving in the year of 2015. So if you want to see what I've been loving in this first edition of my favorites, stay tuned and keep watching. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is my Clarisonic Mia 2. I picked this up, I think, at the end of 2015, probably in November, and I love this thing. This thing is a big game changer for my skin, and I'm loving it. So I'm sure all of you have seen it or have it, and it's totally worth it. So that's the Clarisonic Mia 2. The next thing is this serum. This is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Synchronized Recovery Complex 2. This is my second full bottle. This bottle I haven't even opened yet. I just finished the bottle. I bought this in June, and I've been using it ever since. And any days that I go, let's say, because this thing is expensive, so I didn't use it I use it mostly at night. I didn't use it every night because I was trying to prolong the life of this serum. So when I stopped using it for, let's say I didn't use it for a week, or I got busy and I skipped the serum part of my skincare, I noticed texture issues, which was one of the biggest problems I had. It wasn't really acne, but I could just tell my skin wasn't smooth. But every time I use this thing, my skin is totally smooth. It totally solves my texture issues. I love this serum. If you haven't tried it, try and get a sample, because I think this little bottle at Sephora is $70 or $75. The first one I bought from the CCO. So if you guys have a CCO around you guys, check it out, because I think I got it for like a lot off, like at $40 or $45 when it's originally $75. The next skincare item is this Josie Maran 100% Argan oil. This beauty oil is my favorite beauty oil. I have extremely dry skin, and with this cold weather that we're experiencing here in Canada, it's even more dry. I've tried a couple other beauty oils, but this I keep going back to. This is my favorite beauty oil. Okay, now we're gonna jump into face primers. Now, for most of the year last year, I was using the MAC Prep+prime Natural Radiant Base Lumiere. This is amazing. It's moisturizing, and it gives your skin a nice glow to luminize the skin, and I love the luminous glow. And this is almost finished, and I will definitely repurchase it when it's finished. Now, after probably November, I picked up the Becca Backlight priming filter, and I love it. And I love both of them for different reasons. I find this hydrates and moisturizes a little bit more than the MAC one, but this sucker is really expensive, but a little does go a long way, and I love it. Definitely a favorite. For my pores, I've been liking the Pores No More by Dr. Brandt. I have a sample size, and I have pores right around here, which is where I apply it. Those two other primers I apply all over my face, but this one I only apply where I need it, and this is a sample size, so it's probably going to last a while, but as soon as it's finished, I will definitely be purchasing the big one. Okay, the next thing that I've been loving for hydrating my face is this MAC Mineralized Charged Water. I've been using this sometimes before I prime my face, sometimes after I prime my face, even sometimes before I go to bed, and after I've done my moisturizing and everything, I might just spritz this on my face and go to sleep, and it keeps my face really hydrated. I love this one. I don't know if I like it. I think I like it a little bit more than the Fix Plus, but yeah, this is definitely a staple product for my skin. Now moving on into concealers. Concealers and correctors. Let's do that. So for correcting the dark discoloration, hyperpigmentation, acne scarring that I have that I'm trying to get rid of, I use the MAC Prep+prime pen, and this is a highlighter pen in peach luster, but because it's an orange color, everyone knows what it looks like. It's an orange color. I use it, I put it on top of my scarring or hyperpigmentation, blend it out with a beauty blender before I go in with my foundation. And if I'm not using that one to color correct, I am using the orange. This one, as you can see, I hit pan on it, and this is the MAC Pro Conceal and Correct palette in medium deep. I love this thing. I use probably all of these concealers in here for something. This one I can use for a spot treatment because that's my exact color. This one I use to color correct, and sometimes if I feel it's too dark, I mix it with the yellow and lighten it up a little bit. It works so well. Like, this is definitely a staple product for the year of 2015. Now for my brows, my favorite brow product for the year of 2015 is this Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Duo, and it's a powder duo, and it's in dark brown. I love this thing. This is all I'm wearing on my brows today. Love it. This is my favorite, and I use it with the number 12 Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that they sell, and love this thing. Definitely a staple product. For some reason, I find it easier for me to work with powder, which I never thought it would be easy for me to work with powder. I always thought the pencil would be the easiest thing, but for me, for some reason, my brows do what I want them to do when I use powder. So yeah, favorite for 2015. Now let's move into concealers. I have two concealers, one drugstore and one high-end that I want to talk about. My first and holy grail concealer is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I use multiple colors in this depending on what I want to go for. This is medium dark 3 Amande or Amande, and it is my exact skin color. So what I usually do is put it right under my eyes, just over my after I color correct, and blend it out. And then when I want a higher, like a more highlighted look, I'll use either the color caramel or the color biscuit, depending on how highlighted I want to be. But this concealer, I love it. I have to set it or else it will crease on me, but the consistency, the coverage, love it. For drugstore, I've been loving the Maybelline, I think these are the Fit Me concealers, and I'm using the color Cafe number 30 and Deep 35. I love these. These are amazing drugstore concealers. They're a lot light, like a lot, I wouldn't say lighter in coverage. No, I wouldn't say lighter in coverage. Lighter in consistency. Like, it's more watery than the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, but it gives great amount of coverage. It's not quite a dupe for the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer because it's not as thick as the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, but it's definitely a close second. So if you haven't tried these Fit Me concealers from the drugstore, check them out. Now let's move into foundation. Now for 2015, I tried out a lot of foundation, and I think I'm still going to continue to try out a lot of foundation because I really like foundations. So over the summer, I had two foundations that I was loving. One was drugstore and one is high-end. So for drugstore, I love these. This is the Covergirl Readyset Gorgeous foundation, and this is in tawny and classic tan. I had to mix both of them together because this one was too dark. Even with my summer tan, this was still too dark, and then tawny is definitely too light. But these gave me life this summer. I love them. My high-end choice of foundation that I used in the summer was this. This is the Nars Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. So it's not really a foundation, but I use it as a foundation. This gives really good coverage. It blends into the skin. You don't feel like you're wearing makeup, and it's the perfect, this is in medium dark one, Malaga. This is the perfect summer shade for me. I love this thing, like, love it. Then coming into the fall and winter, I felt like I needed more coverage for some reason. I don't know why, but I've been loving two high-end foundations which I mix together. And it is the Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation from MAC and the Makeup Forever High Definition Foundation. This is the original formula that I have, and I mix the two of these together, and this is what I'm wearing today, and it gives me just a perfect coverage, like just perfect. It gives me medium to, and I can build it up to a full coverage with the two of these. Now the reason I like the two of these together is this one I like on its own, except it oxidizes. So for it, when I mix it with the high definition foundation, it doesn't oxidize on me. It kind of, I guess this foundation neutralizes that process in this foundation. But yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about it. But these two I have been killing. Like, I love them. Anytime I'm going out, I grab for these two. So those two are my favorite. Okay, now let's move into face powders. So to set the concealer, I have 3 products that I've been loving. And sometimes I use all 3 of them at the same time, or other times I just use 2, but I love these products. So the first one is the original OG, the Ben Nye Luxury Banana Powder. I like this powder. Sometimes though, when I set it alone, I feel like my under eye it dries out my under eye sometimes. So and it just kind of starts to look crepey, but it doesn't, I don't crease when I use this. So what I decided to do with this one, I've been using the Nars setting powder. This is the translucent crystal light reflecting setting powder, and it looks like this. And I find after I put the Nars on and it sets, then I go in with like a fluffy brush with this, and it gives like a more luminous finish to it, so then it doesn't look as dry under my eyes, because I'm dry everywhere, and under my eyes I'm even more dry. So these two together I've been loving for the year of 2015. And then probably a few months ago, because of all the hype, I had to pick up the Laura Mercier. This is the loose setting powder in translucent, and I really like this. This one I can wear on its own, or sometimes I put the Nars translucent powder over it again, just to give it more of a luminous finish. But this one I can wear on its own, and I don't notice that it's as drying as the Ben Nye. But the Ben Nye, again, is for like stage makeup, so they want that stuff to stay put. So yeah, but these 3 powders here I've been loving for the year of 2015 to set my under eye concealer. And for face powder, the only face powder that I've really used this year religiously is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and this one is in dark. And I picked this one up, I was using medium during the early part of the year when I was more pale, and then in the summer I got darker, and I've been using dark, and I'm still using it. I noticed that it's starting to get a little bit too dark for me because I'm starting to lighten up, but I can still use it. But either way, it's still going to be the Mineralized Skin Finish Naturals from MAC as my all-over face powder. Now for contouring and sculpting, which everybody was down for contouring, I really love the Makeup Forever and this is the Sculpting Kit Duo in the shade number 2. This was like so loved. Do you see the dent in there at the first part of this year? I love this thing. It did a great contour and I can use it to bronze. But then I fell in love with the Marc Jacobs. So what I started to do was to use the dark color in here to bronze my face, and then the contour shade in here to do my contour. And that's what I used today. Contoured, and then I use this to kind of buff out the contour. I love these two powders. These two things, I love them. This one I think is more of that like that gray tone brown that gives the perfect shadow. This one can do that too, but it has a slightly more of a red tinge, so it acts great as an all over bronze or just to warm up the face. So these two powders have been game changers for me in the year of 2015. Love them. Now let's move into blush. This category was another hard category for me to narrow down. But when I look back and I thought about it, it has to go to MAC. MAC blushes. I love these things. This color is in Lovejoy. It's a mineral blush. And this thing in the summer when you have glowy skin and you got your summer tan on, this just gives you life. Lovejoy, y'all need it. If you don't have it, you need it. I love this thing. And my regular blushes from my palette. I have been killing this palette. Like, I had to put this away to give my other blushes a chance. And I'm wearing two colors right now. I'm wearing, this is Fleeting Romance and this is Peach Twist. These two together, everything. Or sometimes I mix Peach Twist with Sweet as Cocoa, which is this one. MAC took it for the year 2015 when it came to blushes. Hands down, favorite blushes of 2015. Now for highlighters. You know everybody was glowing in 2015. And I'm pretty sure the trend is going to continue. And I collected a lot of highlighters last year and I love them. I think my favorite part of, well, besides my eyes, but the second favorite part of my makeup, doing my makeup, is choosing my highlighter and getting that glow on. So the first highlighter that I've been loving, and I use this one mostly for if I'm going to work or if it's a no makeup day but you still want that glow, you just got like a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer on and you just want a little glow. I use this one. This is the Laura Mercier Face Illuminator in Indiscretion. This gives you the most beautiful glow ever, and it's very subtle. It's not a bam in your face. I'm sure I could build it up, but this is just a wash of goodness. Like, if you can still find this, I hope it's not limited edition, but it might be. You guys need to pick this up. This is so beautiful. Laura Mercier Indiscretion. Love this for the year of 2015. The next highlighter that I was loving is this Laura Geller Gilded Honey Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator. Oh my goodness. This thing is everything. This is just pure gold goodness. You need it. If you don't have it, you need it. I just love the glow this gives. This gives more of a gold, like a really strong gold glow, where the Laura Mercier was more of a soft peachy gold, or yeah, champagne-y gold. But this, oh, I can't. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Now, the highlighter that I'm wearing, you say, what is this? Do you see this glow? Come on now. I can see it in the viewfinder so y'all can see this glow. Anastasia Beverly Hill. This highlighter is in Peach Nectar. Do you see that glow? That highlight though. Y'all, you need this. You need this. This is the only one I have. Everyone was going crazy over the gold one. What was the name of the gold one? Y'all know the gold one. Everybody went crazy over that. I went straight for the peach one. Straight for the peach one. I love this thing. This is my pop-in highlighter. If I want to be seen in a club in the dark and I want to be like a disco ball glow, this is that glow. Like, you don't understand how much I love this. This takes the cake. Takes the cake. This is my top in your face highlighter. So yes, love that. And to set all of this glowy goodness, I have two makeup setting sprays that are staples in my collection. The first one is the Mary Kay Makeup Finishing Spray. I love this spray. I don't know if you guys have tried the Mary Kay spray, but this spray, love it. Love it, love it, love it. And my Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. This is the cooling and hydrating one. Top setting spray. But these two were my favorite in 2015. And I think that's it. So this is the first edition of my 2015, which I call the face edition of favorites. And my next one will be the eyes and the lips. So I will see you guys in the next video. So don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so you can see when I upload new videos. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, YouTube.